Hello, Pisces rising. Welcome to your astrology report, cosmic energy forecast, and tarot reading for Sagittarius season. My name is Chloe, and I'm so glad you're here. The deck I'm going to be working with for you in this reading is the Witch's Wisdom Tarot. Beautiful deck by Phyllis Currat, artwork by Danielle Barlow. Definitely wanted to be a part of this reading. It's gorgeous, elemental, witchy, very much fits into the season that we're in. And there are two offerings that I'm promoting at the moment. I have a year ahead forecast, which is an astrology reading, very unique to the marketplace for sure. Um, We'll be looking at all 12 sun seasons, all 13 moons through the lens of your own natal chart. So every reading is completely personal for you. They usually run about 90 minutes, and we'll be able to, identify. I'll guide you and support you in understanding the energy that is departing, how you can effectively release that and make space for the energy that's moving in, and how you can harness and manifest that energy. So the year ahead reading is astrologically focused. I do pull a few tarot cards just to ground down certain like celestial insight that we receive. If you'd like to book that, there'll be a link below. It's called Wheel of Fortune. And I also have gift cards for that offering available as well. It makes an amazing gift. If you are shopping right now, Pisces Rising, family, friends, colleagues, definitely makes a wonderful experience to offer as a gift. That would be so generous of you. And I'm also running a Dark Moon Circle. The Dark Garden is back. We'll be gathering online on the 28th of November. The Dark Moon will be in Scorpio, which is very much conducive to that Dark Moon energy. We're going to be working with the elements. We'll be working with the goddess Lilith in myth as well as in astrology, what those implications are. And Scorpio, like the Dark Moon, is very much associated with that emptying out, that releasing, that resting, that healing, that sacred void energy that we're in before the kickoff of the new moon and the manifestation and accumulation energy starts to pick up. So if that resonates, I would love to have you. And there'll be a link for that below as well. It's called the Dark Garden, and we meet online on the 28th of November. So let's get into the forecast for you, Pisces rising. It looks like it's going to be a really powerful month for you. I have the World, which is the Fool and other decks. I'm so glad this card came up because it's like really ties together the whole system of this deck. Um, for those of you that aren't familiar, the traditional tarot follows like the fool's journey. Card zero is the fool. They're making their way in the world, and they self actualize. By the end of it all, the final card is the world. And both the artist and the author of this deck both channel this like reverse system where it's like journey back to the fool, sort of like a rebirth. And so the first card, instead of the last card, is the world. And you can see how the seeker is like walking away, like it's all burned down, we're beginning again, right? And that's just like so fitting that the times that we're in. So how special that we pulled this card for you. Yeah, it really speaks to, I think, the system of this deck, and also, yeah, like I said, the time that we're living in. I mean, Pluto just moved into Aquarius today, so yeah, what an amazing time to be alive. I also have the Witch of Fire, which of course is the Queen of Wands, and that is very much like the witch of the tarot. Um, the third card is Rebirth, which isn't my favorite in this deck. Because it is like witches' wisdom. So witches of all people know that like death is important, right? Like releasing what doesn't serve us is like a huge part of witchcraft. So like that they called it rebirth, I'm a bit, yeah, it's a bit of a head scratcher for me. But yeah, it's like it's so clear. I don't know. At the end of the day, I do love all these cards archetypally, and this one, the queen, the Queen of Wands or the Witch of Fire, has been coming up in multiple readings. So this is very exciting. It's that um divine inspiration for creative potential. It can be artistic, it can be erotic, but this is definitely a potent card. Um, and the rebirth and the beginning again. Like, what's going on with you, Pisces rising? Let me know in the comments. Like endings and beginnings and like powerful, potent, creative, artistic, sexual energy channeling through you. Like, I want to know what you've been up to. What's going on for you? Let me know. Astrologically speaking, of course, Pluto has moved into Aquarius, so that's like the biggest thing that everyone's talking about. I do have a lot to say on that. I have created a post. If you're interested, by all means, please check that out. I will be sharing more as things unfold, but um, honestly, the post is pretty comprehensive, so I don't even have anything additional to add at this point. It's the same advice, same guidance I've been receiving and sharing with you all along. Um, Collaborate. Toxic individualism is out. We don't need to compete with each other. That's a scam. There is no competition. We're a society. We need to build and move forward together, heal and support each other together. That's how we're going to reach the next phase of our evolution. Collaborating, working together, building community, and no longer buying into that, like, I am in competition with my colleagues. I am in competition with my neighbors. Totally a scam, not a thing, people. Um, the systems are crumbling. We can see that. They no longer serve us, but in fact, they never served us. They're working how they were created to work and, supporting who they were created to support. So it's amazing that, that people are seeing that now. But what I want to talk about in astrology is the Jupiter Mercury opposition for you. This is activating your fourth and your 10th house, your private life, and your public life. Mercury is in Sagittarius, Jupiter is in Gemini. So there's a mutual reception going on where these planets are in each other's signs. Oppositions can definitely bring about tension for sure, somewhat of a face off, but these planets do get along. Like Mercury is very neutral. They get along with everyone. Jupiter's a benefic. So this is not by any means a harsh or challenging opposition. It creates a channel of divine insight, and we are rewiring beliefs and mindset. There's opportunities for our next chapter, for our growth in this area of life. And values are definitely a big part of it too. So values are changing and upgrading, and then mindset is going along with that. So values, mindset, beliefs, upgrades in these areas, and you'll be given opportunities to embody the values, embody the new beliefs. So that's the part that sometimes for us can be a little bit challenging, especially if we're not used to standing up for ourselves, or if we have always had, the similar beliefs and values to the people we're with, the family we were raised in, our friends, our peers. If everyone kind of believes the same thing and there hasn't been any discourse, then there's this like harmony or perception of harmony. It's usually false if you're evolving and the people around you are not, or they likely are feeling the same things as you are, but like people aren't talking about it yet or enough or in certain ways. So that's where the trickiness comes in, is potentially standing in those new values and those upgraded beliefs, and doing that mindset work so that you're able to meet those challenges, meet those opportunities when they come up. And yeah, like this is all about like learning and teaching and sharing. But for you, like the fourth and the 10th house, again, it's like this private realm and this public realm, right? So you might be in situations where typically public realm is professional for us. It's work, but it could also be, community engagement, anywhere where you're outside of the home, engaging and interacting, a public persona, the outside. Um, And then you have your fourth house, which is the inside, your family inside the home, private life, behind closed doors, that kind of thing. So that maybe that's why it's so potent, is because like on all fronts, you're going to be evolving and put in situations where you get to assert your new beliefs or your upgraded next level beliefs and values. With your family, with your children, your partner, but then also too potentially with colleagues, with management. Like, I don't know, it's pretty big, but it shows this conjunction of cards together. I mean, the ending and the birth, right? So knowing that, like, yeah, there may be things you are looking at walking away from, because they're not serving you. Maybe they never were, maybe you evolved, whatever, it doesn't matter. And then trusting that, with the ending, there'll be new beginnings as well too, that you can walk away. It's going to be okay. So that's what's outdated. That's not serving. And this is also affirming and honoring like that. Yeah, it is a big deal. Growth is not pleasant, right? Like it's often uncomfortable. So if we can step through that portal, it will be worth it. But yeah, I can see many of us, in this situation, like, should I stand up for myself? Do I want to assert the truth here? Like that thing where like someone says something totally off color and then like you need to call them out. But it's like, and then people are like, why did you make things awkward? It's like, no, they said something racist, misogynist. They're the ones making it awkward, right? We just need to like call this behavior out. So if you're not used to doing that, it's yeah, definitely. I know some people are more used to it than others, but I definitely see with that like public and private persona that you're going to be on the spot in like multiple situations. But these are definitely some of the more powerful cards that I've seen in the rising sign reading. So I am like so stoked for you to step into your power and have those opportunities to um yeah, embody your new upgraded beliefs. So that is wonderful. Yeah, so stoked for you, Pisces rising. Let me know how it goes, though. I would love to hear your comments. If you have not yet subscribed, remember to remember to subscribe and share this content if you enjoy it. I am still very new in this whole like YouTube realm. I've been doing the forecast for a while, but in this format only since like 6 months or something like that. So if it's something you enjoy, I invite you to share. And I love to engage with your feedback and comments as well too. So let me know how it goes. Let me know what you think, and I will see you in the collective energy forecast. Bye.